You want a piece of me? You want a piece? No, I want two. Megs, you were supposed to rip them apart. This is studio series. I rip them apart, I break the toy. Do you want that? No. I'm alive! I finally have this guy. What's up, YouTubers one and all? My name is Coop1987, and I got probably one of the rarest Transformers figures from Studio Series. It is part of the second wave. 09. Or, that's like 10, actually. Number 10, Jazz. Yes, I actually have Jazz. And as much as I transformed him, and as much as he... Actually, no, that's... scrap. Don't pop apart. Okay? Anyways, as much as I've transformed this guy, he is so much fun, and he's a fucking midget. I can't believe that he is a midget! He also comes with his radar dish thing or whatever. This can just simply clip into the back like so. You just take this and like that, and yeah, sure, kibble isn't exactly the best, I'll give it that, but this thing really is a good godsend. Now, I wish I got the 2007 15th anniversary pack deco, but this is a good thing, in truth. I really do like it. Side comparison, we're gonna bring in all. Well, except one. Now, I say except one because I actually substitute it for a more better, superior mold that kind of fills it in, because it's also a Chimera. Yes, this is how I do my version of the 2007 Autobots. And yes, I got Ratchet. We'll be reviewing him next video. We review Prime. And now, Ironhide. So, we have all 5 Autobots there. Isn't that such a charm? I would do how they are parked, but I don't remember the poses positioning they were, so I will just leave it at that. And then, since that was Deluxe's and Voyage class, how about a core class with RC? Because, again, it's the only one I have, and this is mainly all this stuff, you know. And then, leader class. Again, the only one I currently have on hand. Scourge. Which, yeah. I mean... And then finally, let's just throw in a huge fuck you. Megatron. He's about to take you to 2 pieces. But, yeah. Let's transform into robot mode now. Alright, now time to transform Jazz. Because he's a small boy, I'd bring the camera down a little bit. So, first thing you want to do is you want to come around and you actually want to open up the shoulders, which means taking the doors out. Take them out one at a time and be gentle with these tabs because I don't know if they can break over time. Then you're going to bring the arm out and just leave it out for now. The same thing, out. And at the same time, just bring them upwards like so. You can spin this around, and then we're going to focus on the legs. So, we're going to bring these out, and bring it down, all the way down. We could just spin this while we're at it, because this thing just tends to pop out really, really easy. Then you can just connect the 2 parts there. For the legs, you're going to make sure they're all straightened out, and then double hinge this to where this tab right here tabs into that slot. Like so, and then put down the heel. Same thing on the side. Double hinge. Put down heel spur. Then over here, you can collapse this against his back, like so. And then take out his head, I guess. Well, it's a little hard to take out his head, honestly. It really is. But once you got it out, last thing you need to do, straighten out the arms and fold out the hands. Arms, fold out the hand. And there you go. There is Jazz in his robot mode. And he's a fucking midget and I love him. I love him for that. Jazz has quite a few good things going for him. First of all, he's rare. And I got him for a good price, so yippee! Second, he scales very well, like with everyone, and being smaller than Bumblebee that's saying something. It's kind of sad to see that he died inside of the first film. The first. But yeah, he does come with this. You could put it on in two ways. You could hold it like this. You could hold it like an actual gun. Or, if you actually flip out his... There's a peg there. There's a slot there, and you can just peg it in. And voila. There you go. And you can flip the hand back out. Articulation goes, his head is on a 360 ball joint, but I prefer not to have that spun around in vehicle mode because I've heard that it could get stuck. He has 360 at the arms. Be careful about these lights. They can go out that far. 360 the elbows, and they can go forward that far, like a kind of double hinge because of this ball joint. No wrist rotation. No waist rotation, because this was early studio series, but for his articulation, it was really good. He can do the full splits, can kick forward that far, kick... Well, you get this out of the way. Kick back that far. He has this knee bend. Really straight 90 degrees. Thigh swivel. And a really good ankle tilt. So, all in all, he's not that bad of a figure. I mean, the only thing I would say that really brings this figure down is this. This be loose as hell. And I don't like it one bit. It just barely manages to stay in there. It really does. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. For a side comparison, let's bring in our Autobots. And, we're gonna bring in all 5 at this point. But now it looks like B might actually be the shorter. No way, he's actually about the same size at that point. And then we got Optimus, which, I'll be honest, I still kind of don't like the scaling of Optimus here. I kind of wish he was, you know, stand. I kind of wish he was a bit more taller than Ironhide at this point, you know? It, like, even the vehicle mode shows goes to show that it can be a bit, difficult, you know. But I have to admit, this looks like a really good lineup. And yes, again, I have to say that I don't have the Bay vs. Camaro Bumblebee anymore. You know what? I'm fine with that. Because that mold was so hell to transform, I cannot take that mold anymore. And then, just for 2 other comparisons, let's bring in... Well, actually, let's bring in 3. Well, actually... No, let's bring in 2. Alright, so the first one is Brawl. And I think that's really good, I think. And then the second one is this Murderer. So, yeah. And, that's it. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say. That's it. So, let's get back to transformation, shall we? How to transform Jazz back into robot vehicle mode. First up, you're going to need to flip up the heel spurs. And I say just take care of this now because it's going to flop a lot during transformation. You're going to flip in the hands. Flip in the hands. And you're going to come back here. And you're going to straighten all this out and make sure it just... You push it up until it just snaps into place. Like so. Then what you can do is you can bring all this down. You can bring this all the way down and this all the way down, like so. From here, you can push in ahead and flip the arms around 180. Flip the whole body section, top section, I guess. You're not going to do anything with the arms. Instead, you're going to go up here to the upper torso. You're going to make sure these 2 click into here, like so, and then this butt plug is going to snap into this peg up here, and that is going to make sure everything aligns. Then this, all of this is going to arch up and around and just fit nice and snugly in there, and then this is just going to slot right there without any resistance. Exact same thing on the side. You need to make sure everything is tucked in with the body before you do this, otherwise it's all going to fall apart. And then finally, last thing you need to do is bring your arms together. And probably just the most trickiest part of transformation is trying to slot all of this back in. Because this is on a double hinge, and you basically need to get it all in. And sometimes it can pop apart, sometimes it doesn't, but it's doable. It really is. And then you're gonna do the exact same thing here. I suggest sliding in the lower arm first before you do anything else. Sometimes it pops out a lot. Sometimes it doesn't want to go in. There we go. And with all that being said, there is Jazz in his vehicle mode and the end of the review. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. As always, to all I want.